My name is Dave McCandless, and I am the Director of IT for Guardant Health. Our focus for Guardant Health, our mission, is essentially to be part of eradicating cancer. And the way we do that is through diagnostic tools that we provide to our medical practitioner community as well as our pharmaceutical partners. We chose Simpplr because of the value that it would bring for those technologies that existed much differently than other companies had done with their previous solutions. And since we had many of those solutions on board, we were able to say what was working and wasn't working for us. And when we saw the portfolio of the Simpplr solution, we were hooked. At Guardant, life before Simpplr was very disorganized in the sense that our data was in various silos, and we knew that we need to bring that data together for a number of reasons. One is we had new employees to come on. We're not part of the knowledge base that was built over time, and we wanted to have them have early adoption and early access to all the data that we had within our organization. And because we weren't unified in that process, we needed to find the solution that would bring that together. Our Simpplr deployment went quite well. We engaged the team very early in the process and were quite thrilled to see the amount of work that the Simpplr organization had put into its implementation planning, and were able to convey that to us. We were able to achieve our go-live date on the date we had planned, essentially 3 months in advance, with more sites than we originally had scheduled. So we were on time and with more success than we had anticipated. As we moved through our user adoption, we were very pleasantly surprised by how easy it was for our teams not only to engage in the process of consuming the data, but also in building out new sites of data. Looking at the value of Simpplr, for me personally, it's not just creating a solution set around a product that we can use for our company. It's working within the ecosystem of not only the platform, but the company, of a forward-thinking, how do we engage our employee base around an experience that we can mold over time, that we can introduce new products that are coming from the solution itself, but then we can work within the community of the other users within the Simpplr community to make our entire employee experience better, and to have a community where they can have outreach and they can start to create not just individual personas, but personas of specific groups, and add that to essentially the day-to-day activity, is going to add tremendous value to how we can create a culture that people are going to want to work in. If I had to describe the value of Simpplr in one word, I think of unity. The unification of what we're doing across so many different platforms and so many different thought processes in the company and so many personalities and so many challenges to our success. It brings together in one spot all of what that can be.